Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. This is Monica and I'm doing our week ahead readings. Now these are timeless, but technically we are looking at the week beginning November 1st. As always, just keep an open mind, take what resonates as it makes sense to you. Be sure to watch all your signs. Like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you if you have. This is going to be for the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And if you want a personal reading with me, all that information is in the description box below. I'm using the Prisma Visions Tarot deck and clarifying with the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. And we're just going to jump right in here. So we're looking at Taurus first. What is going on for Taurus in the week ahead? Taurus in the week ahead. What's going up for Taurus in the week ahead? Okay, so we have the Eight of Swords, Eight of Pentacles as your challenge, and the Knight of Pentacles in the outcome. Bottom of the deck, we have the Death card. So for some of you with the Death card at the bottom of the deck, there's some sort of an ending that is happening. Things are not coming together. Something is coming to an end and it feels like it's in a very permanent way. You know what I mean? Two of Cups under the Death card. So for some of you, this is about a relationship, or it's about a job, or even a friendship. A one-to-one connection could be. And with the Eight of Swords in your current situation, you're stuck. Okay, you can only think about that. This is like obsessive thinking, Eight of Swords with the Death card. Running through scenarios in your head, trying to figure out what went wrong, trying to figure out what happened, also feeling like you're stuck, you don't have any other options, you don't have anywhere to go from here. The challenge with the Eight of Pentacles, this is telling you that you have options, but you have to get out of your own head, okay, from that Eight of Swords energy, and start applying, start talking to people, start working for the new beginning that you want, okay? And listen, I know it's easier said than done. In the outcome, we do have the Knight of Pentacles. So you're going from the 8 to the Knight. So there could be something new coming in, and this is telling you you're going to have to get out of your own head and start putting the effort in because it's worth it. And then that means with the Knight of Pentacles, that you're experiencing some sort of growth and development within this new dynamic. And for others of you, this is, you can have a new beginning, you can have something better than whatever it is that was ended, but you're gonna have to put some work towards it, right? So come out of your comfort zone, come out of your own head, and start talking to people, applying for stuff, getting yourself out there, promoting yourself, you know what I mean? Because for some of you with the Eight of Swords and the Death card, I feel like you've been stuck for a while. This could have been 8 weeks ago, 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months for some of you that this ending happened, and yet you're still stuck there, okay? And the challenge is either you have a new situation that is worth your time, and your challenge is to actually put in some work, put in some effort. It could be with an earth sign of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or this is about a new job opportunity, or something that you view as, well, I'd be taking a step back, but actually it's not, you know what I mean? And that's your way forward. That's your way to growth, to development, expansion in a more stable environment or with a more stable person or situation. Let's clarify for Taurus in the week ahead. The Eight of Swords is with the Five of Cups. Yeah, look, you've been stuck in this place of loss and you've just been reliving it and rethinking it. Eight of Pentacles is your challenge. The Ten of Swords, yeah, it's time to let it go. And again, I know it's easier said than done, because with the Death card, it was a big ending, and there may have been, you may feel like the situation was unfair. You may feel like you were stabbed in the back. There was a betrayal of confidence, a betrayal of trust, or someone stabbed you in the back, or whatever the case may be, and that is what has been preventing you from releasing this, okay? But the message here is you've been stuck for a long while now, waiting for that apology that never comes, or waiting for that opportunity for you to say your piece, and that never comes. You're gonna have to find a way to get what you need to get out, whether it's you write it down on a piece of paper and then you burn it, or you write that letter and then you never send it, Okay? In order to free yourself from that, because you've been stuck there. And it's not a good place to be stuck in, okay? And you have this beautiful opportunity for growth with that Eight of Pentacles, and you're going to miss it if you're still hesitant to release this, whatever this ending was. Does that make sense? The Knight of Pentacles and the outcome. Yeah, look, the Tower. For some of you, the reason why you haven't released this is because you feel like that person still owes you an apology, or the other party, person or company or whatever, owes you money, or you think they owe you something, or they actually owe you something, and you're like, I can't move on until I have that back. And your message here, Taurus, is with the Tower, you're going to have to rethink that. You're going to have to just break that pattern because it's keeping you stuck. Okay, not saying you're never going to get what is owed to you. I'm just saying that needs to not be the focus of your life because it's keeping you stuck. Does that make sense? Let's pull one more row. Eight of Swords, Five of Cups. Yeah, look, see, Two Pentacles. Stuck. Because you've built that wall and you're like, no, I have to have my say. No, I have to have that back. And you're stubbornly holding on to it. And while that may have worked for you at one time or another, currently it's doing nothing except keeping you stuck and preventing you from seeing other opportunities. Eight of Pentacles with the Ten of Swords. Five of Pentacles is a challenge. Coming out of this place of, I don't have enough. I don't have what it takes. I can't do this without that. I can't do this without that person. I can't do this without that money. I can't do this without this and that and the other. It's all things that you tell yourself with the Eight of Swords and the Ten of Swords. In the Tower here, it's time to wake up. It's time to snap out of it. Knight of Pentacles, Tower, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, that is how you restore the balance in your own life. And you move from the Five of Pentacles into the Six of Pentacles, of this place of healing. Sorry. Is it raining? I can't tell if it's raining or not. Sorry. But yeah, that's how you move out of this place of feeling stuck, feeling lack, feeling abandoned, feeling like you've just been betrayed and wronged and it's never going to be put right. That is that Six of Pentacles, the way to make it right, the way to move on, the way to get yourself better. With the Tower is to just snap out of it, right? Just let it go. Try something different. Stop thinking about it. And listen, trust me, I know it's easier said than done. But with the Death card there, take it for what it's worth. Whatever's ending, when the Death card shows up, it was harming us more than helping us. Okay? And it's something that had run its course, and now it was starting to hurt us rather than help us. Okay? So even though it didn't feel like it at the time, you were being protected. Because of this ending, you got yourself out of a bad situation, and if it wasn't bad when you got out of it, it was going to get very bad down the line. Okay? So Taurus, I mean, it's up to you what you want to do, but this is not a happy place you're in. Okay? And yes, it's important to mourn, and it's important to feel the feelings that you feel because of an ending, especially one that you didn't want, right? But it's crucial that we don't get stuck there, and I feel like you're stuck there. Okay? So do what you can to get it out, whatever you need to get out. Voice it, write it down, burn it, I don't know. And then just kind of turn around just a little bit with the Five of Pentacles there as well, to see this one amazing opportunity that is in front of you right now that you may view as less than, or be a step back or whatever, but actually it's something that this is why that ending happened, for you to be able to be in a position to accept this opportunity, because it will take you to that Six of Pentacles of healing, emotional healing, financial healing, and finally being able to move forward steadily as opposed to start-stop energy or dealing with a lot of instability, where you never know where you stand with a person or within a job, company. So Taurus, you'll do what you think is best, but this is like a wake-up call for you, a bit of a heads-up message. Taurus, you're getting stuck in that bad place, in that sad place, and it's time to come back out into the world. Okay, don't get stuck there. Advice for Taurus for the week ahead. So maybe speak to a therapist or speak to someone you trust to just get it out. Write it down, journal it. Whatever it is that you have to do, okay, to just get that out. Release it so that you stop going around in circles and them have unhappy, miserable circles. Bottom of the deck, we Groundhog Spirit, time to let go. You can't make this up. 31, that's a 4. You're becoming stuck. You're putting down roots in this unhappy place. Lizard Spirit, dream the world into being. It's time to change your world. It's time to change what you look at. What do you want? Vision it. Envision it, okay? Visualize it. And focus on creating. Focus on things that bring you joy as opposed to things that just make you miserable. And again, it doesn't mean run away from your feelings. It does not mean that. But it means, okay, you've dealt with it. You've processed it. You've mourned it. It's time to let it go. It served its purpose. It was supposed to make you stronger. It was supposed to prepare you for your next big opportunity. Squirrel Spirit, believe in yourself. Believe that everything happens for a reason and it's for your highest good. For some of you, because I'm seeing that little heart there, for some of you this is someone you thought was your life partner, but actually your true life partner, your divine counterpart, is coming in now. Are you going to see them? Are you going to accept them into your life? Okay? This person in the past, that was a karmic situation, or this situation, this group of people, this job, whatever it was, right? That was a karmic situation. It wasn't something that was meant to stay in your life. It was something that was meant to come in and hurt you. Okay? Because that's what soulmates do. Be careful what you wish for. A soulmate comes in to usually hurt you because they come in, their purpose is to trigger us. Their purpose is to trigger us so that we learn a lesson, so that we open up and learn a lesson. And usually that means hurt us, because that's how we learn as humans, right? We don't learn until we're our backs against the wall and something's crushing our skull, right? That's when we go, oh my God, what's going on? How did I get here? You know? So Taurus, whatever it is you were dealing with that you thought was it was not it. It was meant to come in, push you beyond your limit, so that you then are ready for it, right? And here it is. Are you ready? Okay. So I'll leave it there. I hope the reading helps you if you're dealing with this type of situation. But trust yourself. Believe in yourself, okay? Believe that you're stronger than what you think you are. Believe you can handle anything. Believe that what's happening is for your highest good. It's not meant to just hurt you just because, right? It's meant to push you past your limits. And if we sometimes mistake that for someone wishing us ill, then we need to look at that, right? It's time to focus on the lesson, not the person or the situation. What did it teach you about yourself? It's not about them. It's about you. What did it teach you about yourself? Okay. Okay. Looking at Virgo. 1440 roughly. What is going on for Virgo in the week ahead? What's going on for Virgo Virgo, remember to watch the intro as well. There's some information for you there. What's going on for Virgo in the week ahead? Okay, that one really wants to come out. 10 of Cups, okay. Queen of Pentacles and Judgment. Bottom of the deck, the Four of Pentacles. There's the 10 of Cups. It can be, you know, happily ever after type situation. It can also talk about an ending because it's a number 10. The Queen of Pentacles is in your challenge. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. It could be your energy, or it could be someone you're dealing with. Sorry for that. This is long-term goals, long-term plans. This is holding on to something, because we also have the Four of Pentacles talking about holding on to something to the point where you're closing yourself off to other things. The 10 of Cups can also be an ideal situation. So maybe your challenge is to keep an open mind about possibilities, because I feel like you're closing yourself off to other possibilities, holding on for something that you view as your ideal situation. And in the outcome, you have Judgment. So with the Judgment card energy, it can be if this is about an ending and you haven't released this person and they haven't released you, this can be a conversation about second chances, at least forgiveness and closure, or second chances and reconciliation. For others of you, this can be making a judgment call to stop waiting for what you thought was your ideal situation and open up to the possibilities that you have in front of you here and now. Okay? So let's see, get more cards. Clarify the energy of the week ahead for Virgo. 10 of Cups. Yeah, Queen of Swords. For some of you, this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, but there has been an ending. This is divorce energy, especially with the 10 of Cups. An ending, divorce energy, the end of a job, the end of a contract. It's not necessarily... It's not the 10 of Swords, okay? So the difference is it's something that naturally came to an end. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. We have Illumination. This is an extra card in this deck. That's your challenge, seeing the truth of a situation and making a decision. And in the outcome with the Judgment card energy, we have the Ace of Cups. So for some of you, this is saying there's some sort of information coming in. There's some sort of a conversation that is happening. For some of you, this is you have to initiate it, and that's why it's showing up in your challenge. And for others, it's something that is coming in. And you have to really consider it. Is it something that you still want? Because there's some sort of truth being revealed that can lead to healing a situation, either healing and releasing it, or healing it and starting over, taking it to another level, as it were. This could also be good news about a home, good news about a move for some of you, good news about pregnancy. You find out you're pregnant for some of you, maybe after a miscarriage. Let's pull one more row with the 10 of Cups and the Queen of Swords, King of Swords. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. For some of you, this is definitely about a relationship, a partnership, where there has been distance. There's a cold energy here. There has been distance between the two of you. It was a beautiful connection at one point. You thought this was your end all, be all, end all. But there was a breakup, there was a divorce, potentially to do with some things that were said or not said. Okay, with Swords, it was words said led to this, or what was not said has led to this. The Queen of Pentacles with Illumination. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, so there is a change. Knights are change. It could be to do with a trip, involving a trip, or something that happens on impulse. There's an arrival. There's truth being revealed from a distance, or someone's traveling to tell you some things in person. Or the challenge is there is a distance and it's difficult for them to have a conversation with you because it would be better had in person, if that makes sense. Judgment and the Ace of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles. So the opportunity is there for you to work on this if you wanted to. I feel like both parties are on the same page. The Ace of Wands under the Four of Pentacles. So someone is taking action on a situation that has been stagnant. Okay, is one scenario. And there may have been distance between the two of you. There may have been no communication, or when there was communication, it was either too brief, too cold. There is something being revealed. For some of you, you have to do the revealing. For those of you, this is happening. Maybe there's an element of distance here. There's an element of travel. And that leads to a conversation about feelings, or a conversation about, or some sort of an apology, someone asking for forgiveness, someone trying to make amends with the Eight of Pentacles, someone's trying to make up for something. And that can lead to a renewed energy, okay, a reconciliation. It's, for some of you, so long has passed that it feels like a new relationship altogether. Even though you've been together before, it feels like it's a new relationship because you're both so different. Does that make sense? I see a lot of official communication to do with either a change in residence, or a change in job, or advancement of some sort with that Knight of Wands. You've been waiting to hear on a decision, and I feel like you have an offer coming in. You get the job, or you get the promotion, or the final date for the move, or good news about the money that you need for that place or business or whatever this is. Okay, something that you've been holding on to, holding out hope for. You've been a little bit stuck on it. Because at one point you saw that as your dream person, or your dream job, or your dream place to live, or your dream of who you want to be in life. And for whatever reason, it was an ending, or it just wasn't coming together. You've tried to move on from that. You've tried to walk away from that. But you still, it's like you keep circling back to it. So there's going to be new life coming into that situation, whether it's communication, or someone shows up, or someone opens up a position and you get to apply for it again, or something like that. So don't lose hope, Virgo. It's important that you're honest, completely honest, and you don't try to, what am I trying to say? Not manipulate. It's important that you're just open and honest and genuine. Say things as you feel them. Say things as you think them. Okay? Don't try to think ahead like, oh, if I say this, they might take it that way, so I'm not going to say that. Okay? Don't do that. Don't play those games. This is important, okay, with illumination as a challenge. It's important to just be open, be honest, say it as it is, okay? So let's see, advice for Virgo in the week ahead. Okay, what do we have? Eagle Spirit. Spirit has your back. So you're being protected in this situation. This is also divinely guided with the Judgment card energy. I feel like something that was taken away from you before, it was because it wasn't serving you for whatever reason. And now it's like either you've changed, the situation's different, the other person's different, something has happened where there has been growth, And now it's in your best interest to have this develop. So they're bringing it back, okay? If it's the same person or the exact same job or the exact same situation, or it's something similar, okay, it will feel familiar to you. Vulture spirit, nothing is wasted. Yeah, see? Something is being recycled almost. And you have two birds, and you have both Queen and King of Swords here as well. So for some of you, you're dealing with air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. For those of you, this talks about legal matters. And for others, this talks about the importance, once again, of communication. That is open and honest and direct. Spider spirit, make your dreams real. Again, don't play games. Don't weave a web, okay? Be direct. That's why you have two birds, one vulture and one eagle. They are both eagle-eyed. They say that for a reason, right? Eagle-eyed. Zoom in, focus, make the communication clear and concise and to the point, okay? Tell it as it is. Don't try to embellish it. Even if you mean well, even if you're like, well, I can't say that, what if that hurts their feelings? That's not the point here. The point is to say it as it is, okay? It will bring a realness to that conversation. Does that make sense? It will ground it, right? It won't be like wishy-washy when we're tiptoeing around someone's feelings, or we're tiptoeing around speaking the truth because we're afraid of what it's going to sound like, but it's the truth. Do you know what I mean? But you have a second chance at a dream, Virgo, at a dream coming true. And like I say, it's important to persevere, and it's important to be direct / blunt. If that's how it's coming out, let it come out that way. Does that make sense? Okay, I'll leave that with you. I hope the reading makes sense to you, and I hope that it helps if you're dealing with these situations. Be at home, wombat spirit. So for some of you, it's definitely about legal matters to do with the courts or a house move. Okay. And moving on to Capricorn, 27, 24 roughly. Harvey's sunbathing. They're so adorable. If you're new to my channel, Harvey is my cat. I have two brothers, Harvey and Charlie. Okay, Capricorn, be sure to watch the intro as well, because there is some information there for you as well. And let's just jump in and see what we have for Capricorn in the week ahead. Capricorn in the week ahead. Okay. 5 of Swords, 10 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. The energy I'm getting with this right off the bat, Capricorn, is, see, I had to take a deep breath. It's almost like you just take a deep breath and you say, you know what, it's not worth it. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the World energy. Completion, something coming full circle. Travel could be important. But it's also, yeah, it's like allowing something to come full circle because you're ready to move on from it. Whether that's physically moving or you're just moving on from a situation. The 5 of Swords is, for some of you, this is where you're moving from a hostile environment, or you're moving from a place where your neighbors weren't the neighborhood wasn't the greatest. There was always conflict, there was always tension, not the best kind of people, okay? And here it is, you get to move. And you're moving into a place that feels a lot more like your home, with the 6 of Pentacles, where it's safe and it's like-minded people, okay? So for some of you, that's a direct message. For others of you, you have been, whether this is at work, within family, or even within a relationship, a one-to-one relationship, romantic or otherwise, there has been tension, there has been conflict, because neither of you has been willing to let something go, all right? I feel like this is where it was just a butting of heads, and the more it went on, the longer it went on for, the more tense it became, and the meaner things became. Does that make sense? The challenge is the Ten of Wands. The challenge is to just let it go. To just drop it, okay? To just be like, you know what? This is too much. It's taking too much out of me. It's really not worth my time. It's really not worth my effort. Whether that means let's not fight about this anymore, or whether that is, you know what, I'm walking away from this. I'm not coming back to this. It's done. I'm done with this person. I'm done with this situation. I'm done with this company. It's too much. I'm done. Okay? And in the outcome, one way or another, the balance is restored with the Six of Pentacles. For some of you, I feel like this is when you lay down your weapons and you're like, you know what, let's just not fight about this anymore. It's not worth it. That's when the other person just does the same thing, but they couldn't do it first. Does that make sense? It's like two or how many people are involved struggling to be the first one to put their weapon down, struggling to be the first one to put their ego down and to just see the bigger picture behind it. It's not worth it. It's not worth me losing this relationship. It's not worth me losing my connection with my brother or my sister or my whatever over this thing. We're mean to each other. We hurt each other with our words. It's not worth it. And that's as soon as you say that, the other person is like, yeah, you're right. I'm so sorry too. Okay? And for others of you, as soon as you walk away from this, as soon as you put an end to this, you immediately feel better with Six of Pentacles. You immediately feel more like yourself, more at peace. And there's also some sort of karmic reward that comes out of it. You almost get like a bit of a gift. Okay, where you think you're fighting for your reputation, someone's talking about you or threatening your reputation, and you're like, I have to speak up. I can't let this go because I have to speak up. People need to know. I don't want people thinking that's true about me. And you go back and forth and, you know, you do all this. And then when you say, you know what, I don't even care what people think about me anymore. This is too stressful. It's too painful. It's taking too much away from me. I'm letting it go. And you pull back from the situation, you start seeing people contacting you saying, you know, good for you, I support you, I know all of that was BS, I don't even know what people were thinking, no one's gonna believe that anyway, don't worry about it, good for you that you walked away from it, or something like that. You know what I mean? Okay, let's clarify for Capricorn, the Five of Swords, the Sun. Yeah, someone's attacking your reputation, or someone is threatening your independence, or threatening, yeah, it's just like, I get this, how people see you, okay? Someone is saying things or talking about you or whatever, and it's affecting how people see you. It's affecting your reputation, how you're seen in the world. Because they're jealous and they're trying to take you down a notch. Or someone's threatened by you. Or someone's threatened by your success. The Ten of Wands is your challenge. Eight of Swords, yeah. Your challenge is to say enough is enough. I'm pulling back from this. I don't care what you say. I don't care what people believe. I don't care who's right anymore. I don't want to deal with this anymore. I'm not looking at this anymore. And the Six of Pentacles in the outcome, Five of Cups. Doing some damage control. And I also see this as the other person or party feeling your loss. It's like, oh crap, I feel bad, I feel regret, but it's too late. Capricorn's already turned their back. Okay. One more, Five of Swords with the Sun, the Tower. For some of you, it is about a living arrangement. If it's not your reputation, it's a living arrangement, living situation, the environment you live in, the neighborhood you live in. Sibling rivalry. Ten of Wands with the Eight of Swords is the challenge. King of Pentacles. Yeah, someone's really going after after you because of what you have, or because of how people see you, because they see you in this amazing light, because they should, because you work very hard and you have a lot to say, a lot to do, a lot to offer. I feel like this person is just jealous or threatened by you. Whether or not they should be, that's a different matter. And the challenge for you is to say, with the King of Pentacles, I know who I am. And I don't care how other people are going to see me as a result of this. Because I've weighed things up, and this is taking from me more than I'm willing to give to it. Six of Pentacles with the Five of Cups. In the outcome, the Queen of Swords. The separation here, there's walking away from a person, whether this is in a romantic sense, so you're walking away from a relationship because they feel threatened. Queen of Pentacles under the World card. So yeah, relationship energy here for some of you, but it's where someone feels threatened by your shining bright. A lot of people want to spend time with you. A lot of people want you to give them your time, your energy. Whether it's just them wanting advice from you, or them wanting to work with you, or your work is booming because your reputation is great, and your partner really is struggling with that. There could be some difficult conversations there, you know, where you're trying to be like, well, I'm doing this for us. It benefits both of us, okay, because I share with you what I have, or whatever the case may be. Or you're trying to appease them and be like, there's nothing for you to worry about. Or someone's jealous, or they become possessive because you're shining bright, right? Because you're getting all this attention. And I feel like you may, at least temporarily for some of you, walk away from this person, and that is what is going to make them realize that they were worried for nothing, that they were trying to control you, that they were trying to hold you back. And they might come back with the Five of Cups. This can be like unfinished business, and so there's a chance for reconciliation and making amends. If this has already happened, I see this person trying to come back and apologize and make amends. And if not, this is you walking away from this. Queen of Swords, cutting ties. This is too much. It's an imbalanced situation. This is an unfair situation. I don't deserve this. I deserve better. Okay. And you have this new contract coming in. So whether you're moving or you're changing jobs, and for some of you, it is picking up the pieces. This has already happened, and this is picking up the pieces. There's apologies, there's making amends. If this is going on within your work situation or to do with your business, I feel like let the work speak for itself. There's no reason for you to worry. You may have this one person trying to hassle you or trying to talk bad about you or give you a bad review or whatever. Trust that the work speaks for itself, and trust that people will see through what that person is trying to do, or that even that group of people, whatever it is. It is triggering you because you have worked very hard to get where you are and to have the reputation that you have. So it is triggering you. However, this is saying, be mindful of how much you give to this, right? Because if you allow them, this person or these people will drag you down, because the time you spend arguing with them or going back and forth with them, or even trying to convince them that they're wrong, or even trying to convince other people that they're wrong, that time would be better spent on you focusing on your craft, creating what it is you create, putting constructive, creative, positive things out there. Not to mention what it will take away in terms of your mental health, your emotional health, and even your physical health. Okay? So weigh up what you're willing to give to this. But I feel like your best bet is to let the work speak for itself. Trust that people know who you are. Trust that people appreciate your work, and trust that people will see through whatever troublemaker this person is. Because you have justice in the end. The Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords, okay? Advice for Capricorn for the week ahead. Advice for Capricorn for the week ahead. Bottom of the deck, Frog Spirit, clear out the clutter. Yeah, don't let this hold you back, because I feel like this dark cloud, okay, and this is exactly what this person's trying to do. They're trying to disrupt what you're doing. Clear away the clutter. Does this matter? No. Is this important? Is this more important than what I'm doing here? No. Okay, so be decisive and discerning. Groundhog Spirit, time to let go. Yeah, be mindful how much you put into this type of situation. Is it worth it? Whoever it is and whatever it is it worth it? Okay? Nightingale Spirit, love is all around. Yeah. If this is in a love matter, whether that's romantic or to do with family, friends, people you care about, okay, and someone's just having a bad time and they're trying to take it out on you, or they're just feeling threatened, or they're feeling a little bit jealous, trust that love is greater, okay? Trust that the love you have for each other is bigger than this temporary disturbance, okay? And it's okay to put ego down and just relate to one another from this place of love, okay? You're my brother, what are we doing? You're my sister, what are we doing? You're my best friend, what are we doing? Okay? Putting down ego and relating to one another from a place of love, openness, and vulnerability. And for others of you, this is saying you are supported in this and you are protected. You may not see it, but like I say, as soon as you step away or step back or choose not to invest in this hassle situation further, I mean, protect yourself. If it's something where you have to take legal action, by all means, don't just ignore it, okay? So just be discerning. But when you detach and you take a step back, you'll have this outpour of support coming in, okay? So I'll leave that with you, Capricorn. I hope the reading helps you if you're dealing with this type of situation. I'm looking forward to your thoughts. Let me know, okay? But I hope you have a good week ahead. Make the most of it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.